What's up, hustlers? Today I want to talk to you about the powers and forces that actually govern and control our lives. If this is your first time coming across me, then my name is Miracle Omoike, and I am passionate about everything to do with wealth, business, and success. Now, look, I'm obsessed with personal development, and that means I'm constantly learning and finding out what exactly controls the results that we get. Why are some people successful and others are not? And I've discovered three forces that control our lives, that govern our reality, and determine the results that we get in life. And I'd love to share these three things with you. What's super cool about these three forces is that if you change any one of them, you can very well change your life. Of course, either for the better or for the worse. My purpose today is to share these tools with you so that you can change your life for the better and create your desired life. Are you ready? Eliminate all distractions, because this is vital and incredibly important for your success. The very first power or force that controls our lives is our mindset and our beliefs. Guys, here's the deal. The way you see the world will determine what you get from the world. The beliefs that we have about the world will determine our thinking and therefore the actions that we take and therefore our results, right? It kind of explains why, two people look at the same chicken. One person sees a multi-billion-dollar chicken franchise business. Somebody else sees lunch. Right? It's because of our mindset. It's because of the way we view the world. The unfortunate part is that we have gotten our mindset not consciously, not by our choice, but literally we adopted our mindset from our childhood, from our family, from our friends, from our environment. That's kind of problematic, because whatever positive or negative that was in our environment or in our childhood, we adopted those. As a matter of fact, economics tells us that poverty is one of the causes of poverty. Why? Because when you grow up in a poor family, you are adopting the mindset and the beliefs of a poor person, which can only bring you poor results, right? Poor thinking brings poor results. And so by changing your mindset, you begin to change your life. By changing your outlook on life, you begin to change your input or your output from life. This is so key. If it makes sense to you, drop a 1 in the comments. I want to know that I'm communicating. I want to know that it makes sense to you, right? So to become successful, you need to start thinking the way successful people do. You need to start viewing the world the way successful people do, right? You want to study that. You want to start understanding what kind of mindset do you have today. How do you see money? How do you see success? How do you see relationships? Because your mindsets govern your life. The way you view the world governs your life. Now, guys, the second thing that governs our lives and creates our reality is what we focus on. Here's the deal. Whatever we focus on, or they say where focus goes, energy flows. Where attention goes, energy flows. Where your awareness is, your energy goes, your attention goes, and you are attracting those things to yourself. So here's the problem. A lot of the times we are focusing on our past, on our regrets, on our guilt, on our fears, on our shames, and all these negative things. And by focusing on that, we are sending energy to it and we are attracting it to ourselves more and more. This is so key, right? We should rather be focusing on, ask yourself, what are you thinking about, right? You want to start thinking about what you're thinking about, becoming conscious enough to notice the thoughts that pass through your mind. You will find that they are very repetitive and a lot of them are super negative, right? Because we are focusing on all the stuff that we don't want instead of focusing on the future we are trying to create, our dreams, our hopes, our desires, our vision, our goals, right? So I'm constantly thinking about what I want, my desired future. I'm constantly thinking about what it would be like when I am a successful businessman, how I intend to use the billions that I'm gonna make, how I intend to solve the problems of the world and bring solutions. I am constantly thinking about that, and anything contrary to that, anything from my past that wants to contradict that, I remove that thought immediately by replacing it with a more positive thought, because I know that what I focus on is literally creating my life. We are creating our lives on the basis of what we focus on, because what you focus on, you attract to yourself. If this is the only thing that you get out of today's video, then my God, you can very well change your life, because this is so key, right? What do we think about the most? We think about what we don't want. Versus if you could start thinking about what you do want and in visualizing yourself with it, you very well will get it if you are consistent enough. Now, if you're passionate about business, wealth, or success, then subscribe to this channel, because that's what we are all about here, man. Now, final thing that actually controls our life, guys, is our habits, right? Whatever action we take will determine the results we get, or the output that we get. Success is 80% mindset. So your mindset, your outlook, your beliefs, your thinking, but 20% mechanics, right? And that's where our habits come into. Do you have a habit of not doing whatever it takes? Do you have a habit of quitting? Do you have a habit of wasting time? Whatever you're doing every single day is literally creating your entire life, because our lives is just a combination of our habits, right? Over time. So you got to ask yourself, what kind of habits do you have today? What are you doing every day? You can literally predict your future by looking at your daily habits. That is so true. I hope it hit you as hard as it hit me. You can predict your future by looking at your daily habits, okay? So these are the three things that govern our lives: our mindset, our thinking, and our habits. Look at how all three of them are intertwined, because the way you see the world will determine how you think, and how you think will determine your habits. So change any one of these and you will change your life, because you will change the results that you start seeing, especially if you remain consistently doing what you have to do. If you're wondering how you could change any of these, visualization is a big one. Visualizing yourself doing the things that you want to do, feeling the emotions of what it would be like to actually have those things that you desire before they show up. I know it sounds very crazy, but trust me, it's so powerful, and there's so much science behind this. Another way to change these three things is through your affirmation. If you're a negative person, you could start saying, I am constantly happy. I am always happy. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for my day. If you say it over time, in the beginning, you're not going to feel very happy or grateful, but over time, you're going to begin to be much more happy and grateful, and a lot less negative, but it's just going to take consistency and time. Guys, I don't want this video to be too long, but there's so much I have to share with you. So make sure you subscribe, smash that thumbs up button. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Until then, hustlers, unite, baby. Let's go. Yeah.